welcome back to A Week in Wrestling. I am your host, SWK258, Sean Keegan, here on swkdbzproductions. Now let's start off last week in wrestling with Monday Night Raw of September 5th, 2011. Kevin Nash being fired is the best decision I think Triple H has made as COO so far. I mean, like, he's got to retire now. I mean, just look at the guy. He has to use Just for Men. Like, it's visible. Even if you didn't see his gray hair before, you know that he uses dye. Well, that's not the only reason. Like, he can't wrestle either. But, you know. And I'll be honest, I'm getting a little tired of Kelly facing Beth over and over. I mean, maybe Natalya should face her. And WWE getting their own channel, the WWE Network, is great. I am definitely watching a lot of stuff on it, if not everything. The best matches were CM Punk versus R-Truth for me. There was wonderful technical wrestling here, and I love how Punk got distracted and still won. That just shows that he's the best in the world. Zack Ryder and Jerry Lawler versus Otunga and McGillicuddy. This was also a pretty good match. Good overall wrestling. And the 8-man tag elimination match, the mid-carders stole the show in this high-profile, fast-action main event. The best promos I'm going to say were CM Punk, Kevin Nash, and Triple H. Even more heat falling between the three. Glad to see Nash on his ass and fired. R-Truth and The Miz. I found their antics to be quite entertaining, and it's great that they're facing Air Boone. Not the best name, but whatever. Players of the Week were Zack Ryder for getting the win in his tag match, Jerry Lawler showing he's still got it, and everybody in the 8-man tag elimination match for putting on just a wonderful match, showing that the mid-carders have a rightful spot in the WWE, and that they can tussle with the main eventers. Now on to Impact Wrestling of September 8th, 2011. Mr. Anderson and Sting joining forces presents a formidable feud for Immortal, I feel. That was the only decision thing I had to write. The best matches for me were Mr. Anderson versus Kurt Angle for the World Heavyweight Championship. This was quite a brawl with near fall after near fall, great up until the DQ. You know, I just noticed that DQ is being used a lot in TNA. I don't know what it is, but it attributes to the storylines, but it's getting kind of bold. And let's see, Velvet and Mickey versus Winter and Angelina. Overall, good match, I felt, up until, once again, the DQ. Good women's match. And the Four Corners with Immortal and Beer Money. This was great overall wrestling, and Gunner winning was surprising. I mean, him rolling up on Bully Ray, you didn't expect to see that. You can see Immortal slowly falling apart. We see cracks in the armor, so to speak. The best promos were by Sting and Mr. Anderson. The content in this promo was pretty damn interesting. I'll give him that. And the promo involving Beer Money, Gunner, and Bully Ray. Very nice talk of selfishness, pursuit of the title, etc. And Brian Kendrick and Austin Aries. This promo has me appreciating Kendrick's character even more because, you know, it was sort of entertaining seeing him take on sort of the classy persona that wears the suit, but overall, you know, that it just makes me like him more. The players of the week were Gunner for turning on Bully Ray for the win, Mr. Anderson and Sting forming an interesting and powerful new alliance, everyone in the Four Corners match putting on both a great promo and a great match. Wait, I already included Gunner. Whatever. And now on to Friday Night SmackDown of September 9th, 2011. I really like Sin Cara's new attitude, the real Sin Cara, and his newly kindled feud with Daniel Bryan. That promises to be a pretty good mid-card feud on SmackDown. Christian is going nowhere. He needs to let go of Orton and start something new, and apparently he has with Sheamus, apparently. And Cody Rhodes main eventing SmackDown could promise to bring more prestige to the Intercontinental title, well-deserved prestige, I might add, like he said he would. He said he was going to bring prestige to the title. Let's see if he can do that. He's already main evented SmackDown, so let's see what Cody can do as Intercontinental Champion. The best matches for me were Sin Cara versus Tyson Kidd. This was a very back and forth, technically sound match. I enjoyed it greatly. Natalya versus Kelly, the match I requested from Monday Night Raw. This match was surprisingly wonderful. Best Divas match in a long time. And Sheamus versus Wade Barrett. They took the place down with two of WWE's absolute best brawlers. The best promos for me were by Mark Henry and Zack Ryder. More strongly emphasized analyzation of how Mark is at his absolute best, since he is the world's strongest man. He's always at his best. And Sin Cara and Daniel Bryan. This was a wonderful and presents an incredible mid-card feud for SmackDown, like I already said. The players of the week on SmackDown were Sin Cara, showing a different side of him that promises to be impressive. Sheamus, for showing a great brawling display against both Wade Barrett and Christian. So, you know, this week was great. Great matches, great promos. No matter whether it's WWE or TNA, last week was a great week in wrestling. Oh my god, I keep failing. Well, let me know what you think of this video. Leave me a comment. I'm about to make another one, but I should probably hurry before Monday Night Raw starts. So, yeah. Please comment, rate, leave a reaction, and subscribe. Peace.